What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about Series 4, which EA Sports confirmed for next week Friday. Alright, which means it's going to be all, Mut level 80, new series trophies, all that good stuff, series Redux, Mut level, more power-up passes, and things of that nature, right? So what we're going to be going over right now is, I don't really need the trophies or anything else, and I don't expect anything else to happen. I got 52 right now. I probably can wait until next week and get more stuff, but with like the midfield pack for 10K, I guess we could hold on because we should be getting those weekend league rewards. Now, you know what? I'm gonna take my stuff now. Like I'm not gonna wait. I don't really trust EA, but either way, I've gotten so many trophies that I've been using them up and getting my coins up right now because obviously, they give you the week notice. You're gonna get half of your trophies. So you should probably go ahead. A lot of you guys got many more trophies. I've cashed in all mine, and I'm chilling. All right, so that's one of the first things that I wanted to make sure everybody is aware of. The next thing is this, right? If you have any players that you estimate will probably get a Redux, you're going to want to go into your team right now and raid sell them. Now, I'm going to show you what I did because I always try to give you guys a heads up. Michael Strahan is a really, really good card, right? But I had to get rid of him because once they confirmed that this is coming next week, he's probably going to get a Redux. If he doesn't, then whatever, I'll go back and get him or whatever, depending on what happens with Leroy Selman. But Leroy Selman is actually pretty good, and he does what he's supposed to do. Do I notice a difference? Not really, but Strahan is a 91 speed, and he does have that 91 finesse move, which is the final threshold. So he's still the best D lineman, in my opinion, in the game. Outside of like linebackers, as far as D end, right end, left end, Strahan is really good. I played both of them when I had them at D tackle. So for those of you guys that are asking what's going on, that's why. Leroy Selman is probably right there. He's a good, formidable power rusher. You give him inside stuff and see what he does, and that's pretty much it. So I chose to get rid of Strahan right now at a higher price because once he's in packs again and the Redux is there, I don't want to lose hundreds of thousands. So I pretty much went out there and I told him, I'm like, yo, look, bro, you gotta go, dude. Like, it's not even about anything else. You just had to go. Let me just show you guys what happened with that, so you guys can see what happened, see what I sold him for, and pretty much go from there. So right here, we got rid of him for 687. It cost me 600 to make him. All right, because I used the set. So did I make out? Probably. You know what I'm saying? And was he a really good card? Yes. But that price will continue to come down as we get closer to them announcing who the Redux players will be. Obviously, the free Mut coins, your power passes and all that stuff, all the same similar situations that we've spoken about several times. We're going to have a new exchange set, which we're going to be able to use some of our, our 90 overall nats and stuff like that. Many of you guys made millions. I had one guy tell me he made 3 million off of the coin video I put out with the NFL promo because you saved the nats that you get from completing sets. Right? So, it's not that hard for you guys to go ahead and keep eating. In one more day, we're going to have a 93 to 94 overall power pass. We should get a 95 overall power pass with this Mut level 80 that's going to be coming up pretty soon. So that's just something that I want everybody to understand. You will get this in the next, Mut level that'll be coming up. So start looking at the players that you have now and you can evaluate that. You can say to you, what I'm saying? Like, you can figure out, all right, yo, this is what it is, and pretty much go from there as far as that goes with, getting those power passes, your Mut level up. I will get you guys the video out with the way that I'm going to be doing it to kind of get my Mut level up as soon as possible. So I did want to make sure that everybody understood the impact of getting rid of those limiteds and all of the other cards that may get a series Redux. Now look, let me just explain to you guys why I did it before they announced, what's going to be a limited, what's going to be Redux, like all that stuff. Because once it's announced, everybody just starts to lower the price of everything because they know that it's a couple days left to going and getting rid of the card. So I did it because I estimate, based on when Strahan was released, that they will give him a Redux. So that doesn't mean, hear me out, that doesn't mean that you just start going wild like, oh, yo, bro, I don't like you, you go. No, don't do all that. And also, Jermichael Finley, I don't think he's going to get a Redux because he's so late, like he's so close to what they just did. If he does, that will be another card that we have to get rid of and then buy it back. Because what happens is this, like I said, once you have that opportunity with the Redux, Will the cards automatically drop tremendously? Not necessarily if the card is really good. Like Jermichael Finley, I think he would probably stay leveled out where he is, because I think he's the best tight end in the game right now. Like, he automatically gets open on crosser routes. Like, bro, you put him on a crosser, like, look, he's at your mom's house. Like, he's gonna be there, and you're gonna have to deal with what comes from it. So, would he be a smart guy to get rid of? I don't know. I gotta be completely honest. I don't know if that guy's price will go down for a while. So that'll be something that it's like, all right, cool. And I don't think it makes any sense to actually do that. You do have the DK Metcalf limited that was from the snow, Zero Chill, all that snow stuff that was going on. So that'll be another way for you guys to get them, because I've seen people spend upwards of 1 million coins trying to get that card. Does it make sense? No, but some of you guys do it, and it is what it is. So as far as everything else that's there, Leroy Selman, he had similar numbers to Michael Strahan, so I didn't feel I was going to lose as much. Like I said, again, you're going to notice subtle impacts that Michael Strahan did. Like, Michael Strahan was doing whatever he wants. So more than likely, I'm still going to get him back, but not at that cost. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're not doing that. That's just not going to happen, and we have to find other ways to make this work, because the dude is like almost 700K, and like, I'm not going to do it. So again, if the Redux comes out, and he drops down to about 500, 400. Now we just save that. We go and invest in something else, because all these other cards that are going to be coming out with the new series, we're looking at Ultimate Legends. We're looking at cards that are going to be getting chem to 99 on the regular now. Like 99, when you go into a weekend league game or you go into a head-to-head game, you guys are already seeing the top 3 cards of most of the players that you're playing. They're 99 overalls, right? Now is the time where EA just starts pushing them out, because the Ultimate Legends more than likely are going to be 97, right? So it's going to be very, very easy to get them to the 99. This is the time where you have to be very, very frugal with your coins. Like, you can't just come out like, yo, you know what? I like that card. I'm buying it. No. That is not going to work. Do not do that. You have to wait and make sure that it makes sense. Let me give you, like Jimbo. Yo, that guy Jimbo, the left tackle, you guys laughed hysterically at me. And like I said, it's fun because I did make that mistake. I spent 600 and change on Jimbo. And in 3 hours, the dude was going for like 300K. So like, when you jump on it like that, it gets really, really crazy. And I don't want you guys making the same mistakes that I'm making, else what's the point of watching the vid? You see what I'm saying? So that's why I try to make sure you guys understand thoroughly with that. Now, I also want you guys to remember, there are other cards that we also could not get our hands on that are going to get Redux that may also drop in price prior to Series 4 dropping. I just mentioned one of them, DK Metcalf. So right now is the time where we usually get a lot of the cards that we really need, and we get rid of the ones that we don't need. Now, I do want to point out something about Marcel Reese, because I've been getting a lot of questions about him. Yo, Gmia, is this guy good? Does he suck? That's usually where we work over here. He's not that good. I would be lying to you if I told you that he's a really good card. He doesn't really do anything. He's probably just he's just a running back, dude. Like, he's a running back. To be honest with you, I would much rather use the other fullback that I have, the Ingold idiot, than this guy, because he doesn't do anything at all. Like, as a running back, he's good. Fullback, not so much. He's not going to hold his block, and he's going to laugh about it, and in some cases, he tries to tackle you. What is he? He has puller elite? Oh, that's kind of glitchy. I didn't even realize he gets that. That is kind of glitchy. So look, Reese has a 79 run block. This guy has a 77. Most of the stuff is pretty much similar, but you know, realistically, I wouldn't use this guy because he's so trash, and he probably will get manhandled accordingly, and I don't want to do it, but he gets the Raiders chem, he's there. I just want to make sure that I'm very upfront with it. You know, Marcel Reese is not what we thought he was. The dude is out there getting dominated at his earliest convenience, and that's the bottom line. So, you know, will I raid sell him? I don't really want to. I'm trying to put together as many Raiders as I possibly can. So it is very difficult to, you know, go through all of this and also at the same time be able to figure out, you know, the extra spaces, what I'm going to do with this guy, that guy. It's just easier to have more of the players of your theme team on the squad. So for those of you guys asking about the not required, I'm not filling that in yet until I need a player there for whatever reason. Maybe somebody else comes out and I got to, you know, increase that amount for the Raiders. I'll fill those in. Those are not necessary to have them in right now. So those are just some of the things with team building that you're going to want to take a look at. you're going to want to really evaluate it because things are about to get really crazy with the overalls and all the stuff that's happening. Now, with the new challenges, you guys were asking questions about, you know, they haven't done rivals, they haven't done a lot of stuff, right? More than likely, they're going to have more stuff with this Series 4. Could that be something that they add? Probably, okay? Because many of us, we started off the year with going after the rivals and trying to go, you know, do all these things and be able to get a rivals completion throughout the year, be able to see what's going on with it. Like, we want to be able to go ahead and get this done. But I don't know, based on the way that they've done this. Hold on, we said return to rivals throughout the year, earn every star in each rival invitational throughout the year to earn 7 completion tokens. I didn't get all the rival stuff. I probably didn't, now that I think about it. But you guys were asking about, you know, what should we be doing? Are they going to release more of the rivals challenges and stuff like that? Earlier, yeah, it was cool to do it. You see, I had the one I ran through it and stuff, and then now I'm thinking about it, I didn't even finish the other ones. I might finish it while I'm going to grind my Mut level to 80, because I'm going to want that free player. Yeah, you're going to get a special reward. A special reward might be 25 cents. Like, EA Sports and their rewards are kind of weird. But this might be something else that you'll be doing later as well. And as far as everything about getting the Mut level up and, you know, they've nerfed a lot of the stuff, there's going to be challenges there that they have released that's going to get us more, you know, more XP for very little time. We just have to, you know, look through it and see what's going on, because obviously they're going to release a whole bunch of new challenges, and some of them are going to already have preset things going on. So I just need everybody to, you know, get rid of the cards that you feel at this moment are not valuable. Okay, if you feel that a card, like, I don't know what's going to happen with that Bo Jackson. I don't think his price will come down as much because everybody knows about the Raiders theme team, but there are other cards that are also going to similarly decline in value. Maybe the Isaiah Simmons. I don't even know what he's going for right now. Whatever those situations are, you have to make those decisions now and then wait until they, you know, they'll give out the list very soon. And then if you made the right decision to get rid of it right now, it works. If not, whatever, you still save the coins. Just don't get caught, you know, being a sitting duck, because I'm telling you right now, it gets really, really freakish. But let me check Isaiah Simmons' price and see what's going on with him and see what we could do with that, because that could be something that we could probably rock out. So let's check that now and see what's going on. Isaiah Simmons, just to kind of give you guys an idea about what's happening, because I don't really know. Hold up, is that okay? No, it's A. It's A. What am I doing here? Is it A ISH? I think is that how you do it? Okay, so is he one of the Isaiahs here? Where is he? Okay, there he is. All right, so he might. Let me go quality and go to 95. So he's at 587 still. All right, so that's actually good value for a 94. He doesn't have a power-up, so even when you get your power-up pass, you're still not going to be able to do nothing with him. You're going to have to get rid of him and, you know, see what... Like I said, I don't know, because he's not really a Redux. He's not a limited. Is he? I don't think he's a limited, is he? No, he's just a ghost of the Madden Future Master. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to have any real influence on what goes on with that. So you can pretty much assess the rest of your team, look at all your limiteds, and get rid of those cards now. Make the right move immediately, so that way you don't have to worry about it later. And then we'll talk about it as we're counting out millions of coins. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. You go ahead and have an unbelievable day. Until next time. One love, y'all.